All right, boys. I have been so sick in the past few weeks, and when I say sick, I mean like literally disgustingly sick. Like you can see my face; it's breaking out. I'm having breakouts. It was really hard for me to like get out of bed in the morning and just do literally anything. Like train, go to the gym, eat clean, like just eat at all. Because my I felt full, always full. It was hard to work. It was hard to concentrate, hard to focus. Everything felt like a chore, right? My muscle were aching. Everything was just atrocious. It was literally torture when I think about it. Like it's literally not fun having like cold moments, hot moments. It was not fun at all. Literal torture, and I do not wish that to anyone. And I feel like it's the recent like strain of flu or whatever, and whatever it is this year, right? And I caught it really hard. But for the past few days, I've been feeling so nice. All because for the past few weeks, right, I was super sick. And then one morning I woke up and I said, that's enough, right? That's not me. That's not who I am. I should not be feeling this way. I should not be like that. I should not be sick, right? It's because we're not supposed to be sick. That's not how it works. We're not supposed to be sick all the time. We're supposed to maybe be sick like once or twice. Uh, every couple of years, like once or twice, be sick for a couple of days, and then like your body flushes everything out, right? That's how we're supposed to be. That's we're human. That's how we're supposed to be made. Like we're supposed to have a strong immune system that fights off any disease and like get on with our lives, right? That's how we were made. That's how our body is supposed to um, be. That's how it's supposed to operate. You have a flu, you have a disease, whatever, your white cells fight it, and then that's it. Like for a couple of days you're sick, and then that's it. But I've been feeling really sick, really sick, and like disgustingly weak for the past few weeks, even months, because it started like in November and now we're in January. So it's been months since I've been sick, and like I was tired of it. So I just woke up one morning and I said, that's enough, right? That is enough. I need to get on a protocol to actually fuck that up, like fuck that shit up, because that was not good. That was not a good thing for me, for my productivity, for my health, for nothing, right? I felt lazy. I feel like I gained a few pounds. I lost muscle and I gained fat. I really slacked off on my work, and I did not like that at all. Like this is not who I am. This is not who I am, and I let that disease affect me. And I said, you know what? That's enough now. You're not that guy. Like it's been going on for too long. It needs to stop. So I'm gonna let you in on my protocol that I use to actually fuck that disease up. And for the past few days, like I said, I've been feeling super good. I've been feeling so good, and like my protocol lasted for a couple of days, and it completely killed. Well, not completely. I still like have the uh, remnants of that disease, but it's way less powerful and weakening. That I, it's been a lot less affected. It has affected me so much. So basically, what I'm trying to say is I don't feel sick anymore. Like I have the remnants of my disease, but that's about it, right? It's expected in the last in the next couple of days. I'll still feel a bit sick, but then it's gonna go away. And I'm gonna let you in on my protocol that I use, and it's really powerful protocol that you're gonna use for like maybe 2 3 days. And on the first day you'll start this improvement, but for 2 or 3 days you'll use that protocol, and when you use it, like you'll start to feel better already as soon as you use it, and you'll see difference on the first day, but after like 2 or 3 days your disease is supposed to be completely gone. So my first thing that I did is I incorporated Wim Hof breathings in my morning routines. And if you don't know what Wim Hof breathings are, it's basically the TLDR is you purposefully put a stress on your body, and what it does is it boosts your immune system because your body feels like, oh shit, like we're in a stressful state, like this something is happening, we need to like work overtime to fix it. That's basically what it does. And if you don't know what breathing the Wim Hof breathings are, just Google it, right? There's a video on it, right? Wim Hof breathing technique, and it's basically like an 11-minute videos. There are two videos, one for beginners and one for like more advanced people. It's 3 rounds, right? You're gonna breathe vigorously with your nose, and like breathe out, and you're gonna do that 30 times, like 30 times. Then you're gonna exhale on the last breath, and you're gonna hold your breath for like a minute, minute and a half, and then you're gonna do one like exhale, inhale, exhale to reset the thing, and that's one round. You're gonna do 3 rounds of that. What it does basically, it puts your body into like a stress mode while by breathing, inhaling and exhaling really fast and vigorously, right? A lot of hair in and out. So your body's like, what the fuck's happening, right? What is happening? Like this, it's not normal, and something's wrong. We need to fight it. And with the last breath, I think what happens, like the hold for a minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes, what it does is it like resets your body. I'm not sure about that part, but basically it puts your body into a stress mode, but a good stress. That's the difference. If you've ever had an exam season in your life, or a stressful work period in your life, right? Where you were working on something huge, or you have had a lot of exams that you needed to study for, and then the exam period or the work period stopped. What usually happens after that period? You usually get sick or you get burnt out. Why is that? That's because your body was put into a stressful state, but not consciously. It was put into a stress mode. And it's like what it does basically is it gives your body, right, an extra immune system. It boosts your immune system and gives you energy, because your body's like, all right, right now you are in a stressful period, so we're going to give you a lot of energy, right? A lot of energy. And for as long as you are in that period, right? And as soon as you stop, right, as soon as you leave that period, all of that energy dissipates. Your body's like, all right, you don't need that energy anymore. You don't need that like adrenaline and shit. So we're gonna just stop it. And what usually ends up happening is your body was into a like superhuman state, like a superhuman mode state. You can see my coughing, and then it stops. So you're much more likely to catch a disease or like get a cold, because now your immune system was here, and now it drops super low because it was fighting something for so long, and now it drops. But if you put yourself purposefully into that stress mode by using the Wim Hof breathing techniques, it's like a controlled experiment, right? You're telling your body right now we're doing something stressful, but it's like it's controlled, and you put your body into a heightened state of like immunity boost. So basically, you're telling your body right now we need to fight this shit, right? Like help me fight this shit, but it's controlled, right? You're not into that state for like 24 hours or like multiple days, right? You should maybe space them out for a couple of days. But if you're sick, right, do them every single day. For this protocol, do them like for 2, 3, 4 days in a row. But usually you're not supposed to do them every single day, because it negates the effect. And like maybe you start um like it start the effect starts to be a little less potent, basically. It's like anything, right? If you consume tobacco, caffeine, you start to become like not dependent, but accustomed to the effects. So you want to space those breathing outs. But if you're sick, you want to do them every single day, like for 2, 3, or 4 days. That's a protocol we're doing right now. You put your body into a stress response. Like you want your body, your own body, to notice that something's wrong, and it needs to start fighting, and that's the first step. And the second thing that I do to clear everything was, because you feel stuff, right? When you're sick, you feel stuff. It's hard to like basically do anything, because your body's fighting, but you want to clear those shit out. You want to clear everything out. So you want to go to a sauna. And if you don't have a sauna in your life, you want like you could probably use like steaming shower, like super hot shower that is making you sweat a lot. Or you could maybe, I'm not sure about that one, but you could maybe like put those pots, right? And let the vapor hit your face, and like clears your sinuses, and you actually can like um, clear everything that is in your sinuses. But if you sweat it out, it's much better because everything just expels from your body. And if you don't know what sweating is, it's just your body. Like it's a way for your body to regulate itself, sure. But what is in the sweat? It's every little shit in your body. You just clear your own body. And if you clear your body has no choice but to regenerate new shit, right? Because you've been clearing everything out. So your own body starts to regenerate new shit. And you want to go to the sauna like every single day, right? Even if it's hard, every fucking day for 2, 3, 4 days. Like you do the breathings in the morning and the sauna like a little bit later in the day. I find that it helps a lot when you combine those two. And I'm gonna circle back to the breathings. It's better to do them in the morning because you will spike your cortisol. You will like it's gonna feel stressful. So you want to do that in the morning, like as soon as possible, because it like it puts your body into a stress mode, and you don't want to have those stressful period like later in the day, because you want to start like later in the day you want to start to unwind and actually like rest. So you want to do those as soon as you can, but the sauna you can do later in the day because it's actually like relaxing and it's recovering. When you go to the sauna, it's actually a fun, pleasurable thing. But you want to combine those two. And in the sauna, you want to stay for like 20 minutes, like 50 minutes, 10 minutes, as long as you can, basically. And it really helps clear everything. Like when I mean everything, it's like you don't want to go to the sauna and as soon as you see one drop of sweat, you go out. No, like you want to really sweat so everything leaves your fucking body, and then it starts to regenerate with the heightened immune system that you just boosted in the morning, right? Do you now see how those two things are working together to actually clear everything and fight the fucking cold that you have, and then clear it as much as it can, and then start to regenerate new shit in your body. That's how it works together, those two. And which something that you don't want to do, that you absolutely don't like, you can do it, but it's not going to help you. It's going to actually slow the process down, but you want to move as much as possible. Even if you just go on walks, you want to move, because when you do anything, right, you use your body, and your own body starts to regenerate itself. And you use something, it wears down and it builds back up. Basically, that's the TLDR. And you want the same shit with your body, right? You want to use it as much as possible. You don't want to stay on the couch. I know it sounds fun, right? You're lazy right now, you don't want to do anything, but the worst thing you can do for yourself is stay on the couch, stay in your bed, do nothing. Go, just if you feel like you cannot train, just go on walks. Try to stay active as much as possible and drink plenty of fluid. Like, I know it's hard, eat your shit and drink plenty of fluids. I know it's hard to eat sometimes because you feel full, but still eat, because your body needs those nutrients to actually fight the disease, and it needs a lot of fluid. You need to drink a lot of fluid so that your body can actually expel that shit in the sauna, right? You need to drink like at least 3 liters of water, so that when you go in the sauna, your body can actually like expel that shit through sweat. And this is why it's so important that you combine those two together, like those two things together: the breathing in the morning and the sauna a little bit later in the day. You can I have no clue if it works like right one. I have no clue if it works like one right after the other. I have not been doing that. I've been doing the breathing in the morning and the sauna a little bit later in the day. And honestly, the first day that I did that, the first day I felt an improvement. Like the next morning when I woke up, my body was not as aching. My throat was a little bit less sore. Like I felt like shit when I started the protocol. Like the first day was super hard, right? Because I felt like shit, but it cleared so fast. Like literally the first night, right, that I did that protocol, I was in my bed shivering from the coldness. It was hard. Worst night of my life, right? Worst night of my life, because my body was fighting that disease so hard. It was fighting that disease in overtime. And the next morning when I actually woke up, throat felt fine, muscle were not aching, body was great. I've had like not a lot of energy, but a lot more energy than the previous days. And I actually was able to train that day. Like life was good. And I've been doing that protocol for like 2, 3, 4 days. Like that's my fourth days. And every single day I've been feeling a little bit better, a little bit better. But you'll see on the first day that you do, it's gonna feel like hell. Keep pushing. The second day, you're gonna feel a lot better already. And don't stop right now. Don't stop because that disease is still in you. You need to clear that shit out. I'm probably gonna do that protocol for 5 days, like in a row, and then I'll start spacing the breathings, like every other day. And the sauna, I still do sauna. It's good for your shit. It's good for you. You shouldn't. You could do sauna every single day. The breathings, you should space them out. But when you're in that protocol, you do sauna and breathing every single day. I'd say 5 days. 5 days. So you make sure that that disease is fully gone from your body. And then, then you can start to relax a bit more. And I know it sounds extreme, like an extreme protocol, but look at me right now. I am supposed to be sick. I am supposed to be sick. Look, my throat, my voice, my muscle, everything feels, I'd say it feel like 90% on the fourth day of that protocol. So my first day that I started, I was like maybe at 10%. And when I woke up the second day, I was probably at 75%. 70, not 70, let's say 70, let's be reasonable. I was probably at 70% of my capacity. Second day, 80. Third day, 85. And now I'm at 90, 95. I feel pretty good. I still feel like some part of that disease is still in me, but that's it. Like that protocol truly works, and you should, if you're sick right now, because I know a lot of people are, if you're sick right now, you should absolutely try that protocol ASAP, as soon as you can. I'm gonna summarize it one more time. In the morning, you do Wim Hof breathing, and a little bit later in the day, sauna for 10 to 20 minutes. And you want to go into the sauna and not just get out as soon as you feel hot. Now you want to sweat that shit out as much as possible. So that's a protocol that I did to absolutely clear my sickness. Like I was feeling super sick, and now I'm like perfectly fine. I'm not perfectly fine, but almost perfectly fine. And it's been 4 days. I'm gonna do it for 5 days, and then I'm gonna start spacing the breathings out. So I know if you've been feeling sick, I know the feeling. It's hard to do anything, but trust me on that. Just try that protocol. Like nothing else has been working, right? Just at least try that protocol and let me know if it worked for you. But now that you have that knowledge into your hands, go and apply it in your life. I truly believe in you. Ciao.